before they start. Sleeping on Lake Michigan, factories and marching bands, lose our clothes in summertime, lose ourselves to lose our minds.
The word of the Lord came to Jonah, saying, "Go and preach against the city of Nineveh, for their sin has come up before me." The very next verse, Jonah runs away. Well, actually in the opposite direction. See, Jonah believed in God, and he heard this voice, but for one reason or another, he just couldn't go towards it. He actually had to go away from it. After a night with some pagan sailors and a pretty crappy game of Yahtzee, he ended up walking the plank one night. And in the great sea, Jonah found shelter in the belly of a fish. And for days and nights, we don't really know what he thought, although we do know he had time to think. We just know what he prayed. There was a man of the Pharisees too, ruler of the high Jewish council. His name was Nicodemus. And he shows up in the night, and he's talking with Jesus. And he doesn't ask him a question despite some popular belief. He actually just compliments him. And he says that he's actually from God. Nicodemus had this belief. He claimed to believe in God. I mean, he even claimed Christ as the Son of God. But what's going on here? I mean, there seems to be something very different about this, because he believed, and Jonah believed, and but it seems like belief just wasn't enough for these people. What is it about this all-creator God that tells us we need more than just belief? More than prayers, or more than statements? It seems like he wants something more. And I guess the one thing I'm gathering from the stories of Jonah and the story of Nicodemus is not that God doesn't want religion, God doesn't want prayers necessarily. God wants a process. It's a process. I mean, God wants wants lifetime. He doesn't want a past you. He doesn't want a promised future version of you. He wants your lifetime, a past and a present and a future. He wants process. See, Jonah tried to save himself by running, and Nicodemus tried to save himself by studying. So what's the last conclusion beyond this? I guess it's the fact that there's nothing inside of ourselves that can save us from ourselves. There's nothing innately built into us that can save our brokenness and our failure.
18 and Lovejoy. Request is done.
Because I mean, if we did have something built inside of us, don't you think we would know about it? I don't know. I guess we're in this process. I'll let Jonah finish it off for you, as he says in the depths of the fish. Salvation belongs to the Lord.